everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the kitchen, but we're in the kitchen because it is Mr. Harry Potter's birthday, and I decided I'm going to make the Happy Birthday Harry cake again. I did this last year and it didn't end up very good. It was not cute, and I don't know what happened. I think the frosting all just like melted. I frosted it too soon and it just wasn't a great cake. We are gonna do this again and try to make it cute. My whole goal is for it to look good and I want it to taste good. But I want to do something a little bit different, so I'm actually not going to be making anything from scratch because I'd probably ruin it and mess it up. So I got just your good old boxed cake, and we're going to make this chocolate cake, and then I got frosting. We're gonna dye it pink, and then I got some green frosting. This is like the greenest frosting I could find. It's sparkly and it's light green, so it's not the best, but it's what we got. But what we're going to do is make a fancy tiered cake. I've never made a tiered cake before, but I thought it would look really cute if I made like a 3-tiered cake that was pink and chocolate cake, and it just sounds really good. So we're gonna do that today. I've been watching some Rosanna Pansino and I feel like I can do this. It's probably gonna be a total fail when it comes to decorating. Like, she makes it look so easy and I don't know how it's gonna go. I've never like decorated a cake like this when it comes to like the sides and making it look perfect. So we will see how this turns out. That much of that because that was just easy. You follow the box. The fun part is going to be the decorating. So we have a while to wait. I'm gonna let these cook. Hopefully they turn out okay, and then they're gonna have to cool and everything, and then we will decorate once all of that is done. All right guys, we are ready to start decorating this cake. So the cakes turned out pretty well. This is just like one of them right here. I'm going to mix the frosting first before we get started. And while we're making, I actually got into this one and started eating it already because you know what? I'm pregnant and it sounded great. I'm so nervous about this, honestly. I feel like it's gonna be so ugly and I just really want a cute cake for once. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple drips of this red. I'm gonna start with just like 3. Since it's Harry Potter's birthday, I thought we could just, you know, chit chat, tell our little story about how we came about with Harry Potter. Everyone's stories are so different, but at the same time so similar. And I've always thought it was so cool that we are all connected by this book. It's just like changed all of our lives. Is this frosting too gooey? You guys, ugh. This is why I don't do cooking with Castoras very often. 1, I don't like to cook. 2, I'm not good at it. And yeah, I'm gonna be like licking my fingers and stuff. Cause you know what? The only people eating this cake are me and potentially my family. So YOLO. How I came to read Harry Potter and become obsessed with it. Little old me was in junior high school. I was in 8th grade and I was at a friend's house. I've always been a very insecure reader. I was always very behind in elementary school. I had to be in special reading classes where they'd like take you out of class to go practice your reading. I was way behind all my other classmates when it came to reading. And I still am like very uncomfortable reading out loud and having to do anything like that because I still have a hard time with it. I have a hard time with big words and just all that kind of stuff. So I did not like reading because of it. And one day I was at a friend's house and for some reason I was just like, I'm in the mood to read. And there was like a group of us over there, so it wasn't just like me and one other friend, so I wasn't like ignoring him or anything. It was like a whole group of us and we were just like hanging out doing nothing. So I just like was looking to see what books he had at his house, and he had Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, and that was it. So it was between Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. I don't know why I didn't pick Lord of the Rings or what drew me to Harry Potter. I think because it was like a younger book, it seemed easier. And like I said, I had a hard time. So I chose Harry Potter and I just started reading it at his house. And then I asked if I could borrow his books because I literally read, I think like one chapter and I was hooked. Like I have a crazy imagination as it is. I believe in everything. I think everything is real and everything is possible. And I love fiction stuff. So this brought me to a world that was like nothing I had ever dreamed of before. And it was absolutely magical. So before I keep going with my story, so I cut the tops off of the cake where they're like rounded so that everything is flat. And I got this cute little wooden stand right here to put it on as a cake topper, as a cake stand, because I wanted something that I would actually use again. Here are the other two. So what I did was I just kind of cut with a butter knife the top off of this so it's not round. And then when you're frosting, you're supposed to put these upside down so that it's not all flaky when you frost. Oh, this is the ugliest one. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna plop some frosting onto here. Oh God, see, he's getting cake everywhere. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna put a bunch of frosting in the middle, and this is what's going to bind them together. That's science, kids. Like that. Oh, it's already cricket. At least if this looks bad, I think it'll taste good because it's all store-bought. So I don't think you can really mess that up. Wow, that's a tall cake. I hope it doesn't fall over. I don't think this is gonna go well. I'm losing confidence. I kind of just want to sit here and eat frosting. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. So, was hooked right away. I kept borrowing these books, kept reading them. I got through them really fast. I started in December, and I think I finished them all by February, I want to say. Just because I was like speed reading, and I had never read a series or anything before, so this was like crazy new to me. I was so obsessed with it. Like, I read it all night. I would stay up so late so that I could just like finish the books. It was, if I could go back and read Harry Potter for the first time again, oh my God, I would do that in a heartbeat. The feeling of that, like sometimes I have like, you know, like when you smell something and all of a sudden it brings back a memory. Sometimes I have that with reading Harry Potter, and I just remember that feeling of just like reading it for the first time. It was so magical. It was like nothing I had ever experienced before. Just like even the smell of the books. I remember the smell of the books that I had, and they don't smell like that anymore. This looks so bad. The chocolate's everywhere. Anyways, the softcover books that they make now of Harry Potter don't smell the same as the ones that I read. So it's just like, I don't know, there's so many things, but I felt so complete once I did it. I remember in junior high, I feel like it's a confusing time for a lot of kids in junior high. My cake is completely lopsided. Okay, I feel like junior high is a confusing time for a lot of kids. And me included. I feel like you just like don't really know who you are in junior high. You're just out of elementary school and you're like kind of transitioning into like a teenager and all that fun stuff. And I never had an actual hobby or something that I was like really into per se. Harry Potter was just everything to me. Like literally everything to me. And I remember everyone telling me, because I was so obsessed with it and I started my collection back then when I first read it, because I was just like, I need everything Harry Potter. I remember everyone telling me like, oh, it's just a phase, you'll grow out of it. Honey, it's been years. I have not grown out of it. I don't believe Harry Potter is something you grow out of. I don't think that it should be something you grow out of. I think that Harry Potter is something that anyone, any age can read and love and enjoy and appreciate. And that's what is so magical about it. Because there's no other series like it, in my opinion. You guys, I don't know what's happening right now. All I know is this isn't as easy as Rosanna makes it look. And my cake is completely lopsided and I think it's going to just fall apart altogether. I don't know why I decided 3 tiers would be a good idea. Definitely not. I want to hear your guys' stories. Tell me down in the comments how you came about reading Harry Potter and why you loved it. I just love fiction stuff. I love anything that takes me out of this world. And that kind of sounds like sad and stuff, but honestly, the real world is just like, it can be so exciting and so amazing at so many different stages in your life. But there's nothing like magic and things that, you know, are different than what we're used to. That's what I love about it. Honestly, I think this was a mistake. This is just really wet. Really wet. I think it's too hot here to be dealing with frosting. So I need to put it in the fridge, but I think it's gonna completely fall over. Okay, I'm gonna put sticks in here. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up and put it in my fridge for a little while and then we'll come back and finish the top. I switched the angle so that you guys can kind of see more of what we have going on here. So this is our cake as of right now. It doesn't look terrible, but it's not amazing. But we have the last thing to do, which is write Happy Birthday Harry on it. So I have it pulled up on my phone so that I can try to do this correctly. I'm not gonna lie, this looks better than I thought. Here is my grand reveal of my cake, because I don't even know if you guys could see what I was just doing. It looks cute, does it not? I mean, the sides aren't the cutest, but it's like super tall and yummy looking. And the writing came out really good. Wow, guys. I didn't completely mess this up. Kind of proud, kind of happy, kind of surprised. I am not going to cut it open and try it right now because I need to get some cute pics of this. I will post on my Instagram a picture of this on Harry Potter's birthday as well. I will let you guys know in that caption if it's good. So make sure to follow me on Instagram, it's Castora Magic, to get the update on the Harry Potter cake. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see new videos weekly that are mostly Harry Potter or baby or anything I want to post related. Make sure to comment down below your story on how you came to love Harry Potter and why you love Harry Potter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video.